All right, so like I said, the final piece of the entire puzzle is our Sol-Ark 15K, and you know, we have paired this grid-tied Sol-Ark 12, and then our HomeGrid stack, beautiful system. And this is the larger of the two. I may have said 6 earlier, but it's 5 for now. Obviously, it allows us to expand. You know, we can have up to 16 of these HomeGrid stacks, and with the 2 base units. It's a really beautiful system, and we have added a span panel in here for that sort of control that our clients are after, you know, able to shed loads automatically, you know, when, you know, if there's a grid outage, being able to turn off those things that are really drawing through. In fact, our client here, while we were still installing the system, you know, we got the batteries set up, well, the grid went down. I think he might have called his buddies and laughed because he was watching the game. And that first night, you know, we all have that range anxiety, even in our home batteries. And, you know, he was able to go into the span app, turn off those heavy loads, and sort of manage how much battery power he was going to have. Ultimately, you know, everything's now, it's connected, and it would be really nice to see that tested to its full extent. But the fact of the matter, we hadn't even finished, and, you know, able to enjoy the game and, you know, gloat to your friends is always fun when you have one of the nicest solar systems around. So thanks to Sol-Ark, thanks to HomeGrid, and of course, thanks to Span, we have been able to install what is one of the nicest set of solar systems out here. Proud to have done it. Like I said, looking forward to working with the client, you know, for any future sort of expandability. And of course, with the HomeGrid system, it's very, very, very easy to do. So, you know, you can always add more if your needs increase, or, you know, you just want that extra solar and storage capability. So, a lot of positives to be said about the modular system, and then also just, you know, installing a beautiful solar system that you're happy to look at. It's super efficient, you know, maximizing your southern exposures, and then you can sort of go on from there. So yeah, just really happy with how everything turned out, and yeah, an awesome project all around. All right, thanks guys.